Mhm.
So what's up? Yo, what's up, Jibba? And I just wake up. I just woke up and instantly do this stream thing. Is this no Archpost 4-piece Vanguard build weaken resist a good one to go or not? Not right now, I would say. But in the future, there's nothing wrong owning 5 Vanguard, because if you want to build weaken resist once third Rezo comes out, you can still like do it. There's a new Tiko Talk. I wanna watch it in a bit. Not troubleshooting what build to commit to. I like both Spear GS and Dagger Spear. You have any experience with Spirit Dagger with endurance? Spirit Dagger with endurance, I think it's good. But I would say if you want to play endurance, just go with GS Spear. And then if you want to play like evasion, go with dagger. Both are viable. It's just, things are a little like it depends. In the end of the day, those two are different classes. The playstyle is way different. Like Spirit Dagger, you're an assassin. Like Great Sword Spear, you're more like a brawler kind of thing. I would just say if you like that from the above, then go for GS Spear. But if you like something like just shadow striking and bursting little clumps and all that, that's Spirit Dagger's job. You think Hunger Blade is a good one to follow? Most of your builds are Arch Boss. I wanna make a non-Arch Boss guide. The Hunger Blade's build is good. It's just that it's Threat Reso build. Like I would say the reason why people follow my build most of the time is because it's more of a realistic approach of a build. It's like I don't put any artifact traits on it. I don't book like the number is gonna be low compared to other builds. But the reason being is because I don't put like super high expectation on the build. And most of the build I designed it around being like affordable, being like accessible kind of thing to people. So it changed a lot. Like let's say some of the imperial sets are like impossible to get, then I put that into consideration when I put my build in. I wonder about the melee evasion endurance build. I kind of like that one. The one that Hunger Blade has. I don't know. I feel like is it wrong for me to go all magic endurance? I don't know. If I have melee evasion, then I can't get hooked by tanks. And then again, it might be bad players too. Melee evasion ender is what I told my girlfriend? The build GF. Good friend or girlfriend? I mean X with Dag, and I one-shotted any Great Sword Spear. I feel like resist is needed for y'all. Nah, a girlfriend. Okay, so your girlfriend's playing Gladiator? It's crazy. I was just surprised. I'm thinking like. Then again, it might be bad players too. So I would say if you're going against Crossbow Dagger as a GS Spear, it's like a counter to it. Like, I would say I don't mind dying to Crossbow Dagger because the Crossbow Dagger is just a counter towards and like small endurance DPSs, like Liberators and all that. Crossbow tends to shine against that. Not one of those healers live. No, I mean it's usually like if they want to play DPS, then usually people go for like stabs and all that. Gladiator is more like I don't know. But hey, if she wanna build melee evasion, I would say I need to see the build too. And then is she planning to build it after Rezo or before Rezo? Because that affects a lot of it too. Before and after, not sure yet. With Rezo, it makes sense. But before Rezo, I don't know. Man, did they broke something again in this game? Holy shit. They broke it again. Yeah. I didn't get much about this class. For my class, I make my own, but sadly I don't have experience for yours, hence I try to seek up. I would say right now, if she's trying to build something, always aim for Vanguard as of right now. Reason being is because it's just overall a good set. And then it's like you can branch out a different playstyle after you get 4-piece Vanguard. But the core piece, the one that makes it work, is pretty much the 4-piece Vanguard kind of thing. It's basically a set that enables the class to be played a certain way. I mean, it's nothing complicated really. It's just if you're playing Endurance, play Vanguard, regardless of like evasion and all that. The only problem is if she wanna play melee evasion, she needs to take the melee evasion trait. But I don't know. Okay, I'm cooked. What you mean you're cooked? Makes sense. Hunger uses 2-piece Vanguard and 2-piece Lotus. Yeah. In the end of the day, you still need like a 2-piece Vanguard somewhere, Did you get the 600 runes or whatever Tiko said he was giving out? What the heck? No? Should we go? Should we go watch Tiko Talk? I haven't seen Tiko Talks yet. You know what? Let's watch it right now. I thought Tiko Talk was gonna happen next week. Oops. But turns out it happens. What is it? Self react YouTube vid? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna post it on YouTube like react wise. But I just want to have like a stream content to just be interested in. And I haven't watched this too, so I might as well just watch it on stream. The question is, why is it so bright? Why is the lighting so bad? Is the lighting so bad for you guys too? don't know what filter. Did I use some weird filter? Oh, okay. The heck was that? I know. It's so shiny. Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot. I had to set up an audio too for this shit. Might be under desktop audio, not gonna lie. Okay, let's mute Spotify. Alright.
I think this outfit gets.
Yep. No, I haven't watched it already. I'm about to watch it right now. What were you for ZVZ, Unhinged Horror, or Karma's Spear? You're talking about Crimson? But for CVZ, I think with 4-piece Vanguard. Nah, not Crimson. I don't like combining Vanguard with 4-piece Crimson. But yeah. Alrighty.
Gives me +3 charisma, but there's just something I don't like about it. I just, I wish I could keep that charisma.
Let
But,
me know if the volume is too low.
change my outfit. All right, there we go. Gotta look good to feel good. What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Tiko Talks Throne and Liberty. My name's Tico, and I'm the Globalization Design Manager at Amazon Games for Throne and Liberty. Let's jump into today's topics. Let's start with our current top issue, addressing fair play in the game. Our approach when these situations arise is as follows. First, we analyze the overall impact, considering both short and long-term effects. Second, we weigh how quickly we can implement fixes against the risks of deploying minimally tested hotfixes. And finally, we determine appropriate actions against those who circumvented fair play, recognizing there's no one-size-fits-all solution. For dimensional trials, we had two situations to address. First was players who abused positions where they could attack bosses without taking damage.
Dimensional
These
turn
players
exploit.
unfairly received rune chests from clearing higher dimensional tiers. If you didn't abuse this unintended gameplay, we'll be sending you 600 precious rune chests, and you will still be able to earn the chests through dimensional trial tier rewards as normal. Those
So
who did abuse this unintended gameplay will receive a warning, be ineligible for end of season rewards, and have a permanent mark added to their accounts. You may continue seeing these players on leaderboards temporarily while we work to remove them, but they will be removed before the season ends.
I see.
The second
That's why you
issue
were asking
involves
about
some
600
players
runes.
receiving extra matchmaking boxes
I didn't
from
get
dimensional
it.
trials
I was
unintentionally.
abusing it.
This affected fewer than 100 players who receive only about 20 extra boxes per player on average, and no further actions are currently planned besides removing this bug from the game. Part-time botters are players who legitimately play, but also run macros or
Kinda
bots
weird
to
to get
supplement
the
games
chest.
while AFK.
Hey, here's the thing, alright? Like, every single one top guild abuses it, and if we weren't abusing it at that time too, we were just gonna fall behind, and like we're not gonna get archboss loot, we're not gonna get like any loot. It's a thin line to play around. Like things like the Black Anvil, I'm not abusing that kind of thing, but trials is like, man, if every single people are level 50 and every single people get their like runes to like level 70 in day one, and like if you're just not abusing it at that time, it's just, man, it's just rough. You abused it for Chaos Rune? For tier 5? I only abused it for one time clear. But yeah. It is what it is.
This is a form of unsupported gameplay, and we're issuing 3-day temporary suspensions to those who have violated our terms of service.
Hold on.
This is a form of unsupported gameplay, and no further actions are currently planned besides removing this bug from the game. Part-time botters are players who legitimately play, but also run macros or bots.
Ah, botting. Black Anvil people. Huh. 3 days warning. That's not
To supplement
bad.
gains while AFK. This is a form of unsupported gameplay, and we're issuing 3-day temporary suspensions to those who have violated our terms of service. These players will be ineligible for end-of-season rewards in both Dimensional Trials and Arena, with permanent marks added to their accounts. Taking action against players using third-party PvP cheats has extra complexity to ensure we avoid penalizing legitimate players. Our work on this front continues, but we are committed to identify and take disciplinary action against these players.
They're actually
which will
trying to
range from
remove
warnings to permanent bans.
So they're actually trying to remove people who cheated on the game, huh?
Any further abuse related to Dimensional Trials, part-time botters, and PvP cheats will warrant an escalation of disciplinary action. Additionally, we will continue to refine our detection, which may lead to further disciplinary action against players who have previously or continue to abuse
Oh, is the YouTube voice bouncing or not? Bouncing toward from the mic or not? Because I'm using a speaker right now. I don't know if that's like a issue on the stream. I can't really hear it.
intended gameplay. Finally, I want to acknowledge that we noticed a rare issue where 2 players from the EU region used a very extreme edge case to craft 9 Arc Boss weapons. Both users have been permanently banned, all items in question were removed, the issue was immediately fixed, and there was no impact to the in-game economy. Since taking action, we've reviewed all acquisitions of Arc Boss weapons and can confirm they were obtained legitimately. I want to also confirm that the increased number of Arc Boss weapons within the auction house is because the drops have been increased across the board due to the PvE instancing of these bosses during Peace Mode portals. We recognize that performance hasn't felt as steady since Talandre's release. We're actively working on improvements with small adjustments during each maintenance. Our current focus is on unexpected FPS drops and desync issues affecting combat. This will remain a priority for the next several months as we continue making iterative improvements, and I want to thank you for your patience.
Several months?
I want to touch on Tier 2 progression. We understand it is more demanding, and while most of our engaged players had sufficient materials to fully upgrade their gear, many players are struggling more than intended. To address that, next week on Ion's Elysium, Godspeed will walk you through some exciting plans for weekly events throughout May to help fast-track your progression. These events will benefit all players in advancing their gear, while giving our hardcore players opportunities to work on second gear sets or unlocking gear sync slots. I do want to preview one event starting April 24th, the Loot Goblin Festival. For an entire week, a 15-minute Loot Goblin event will start every 3 hours, where Loot Goblins will spawn by the hundreds. They'll have enhanced rewards with things like Solent, Growth Stones, Crystals, Playful Morph, Gear, Nebula Chests, and more.
Nebula Chests?
Trait Resonance arrives on May 1st, with important player-friendly changes.
Wait, Rezo comes in May 1st? They were saying it late April. I think they were saying it late March too at first. Late March, late April, and then now May 1st? Might as well not release it, man.
This feature adds an extra trait to your gear with no leveling requirement, but unlocks differently. You'll need to complete a piece's other traits first, and then unlock the additional trait slot using Trait Resonance Stones. When this feature was first introduced, the game was in a different place with fewer vertical progressions. To avoid overburdening players, we're implementing 2 significant changes. First,
So they don't want to overburden players. They don't want to overburden new players to grind too much gear. That's why they've been slowly releasing it. Huh. Alright.
you can immediately select your preferred trait instead of relying on random rolls. Second, we're substantially reducing costs. To avoid overburdening players, we're implementing 2 significant changes. First, you can immediately select your preferred trait instead of relying on random rolls. Second, we're substantially
You can select trait now? Is that what he said?
your preferred trait instead of relying on random rolls.
Okay.
Second, we're substantially reducing costs. Random roll costs are decreased from 4 to 3 stones, and basic trait selection costs are decreased from 80 to 20 stones. Do note that some items like arc boss weapons will have higher costs. For our control
Alright, so they're not really changing anything from trade reso, so it's still gonna be 9 defensive trade and 2 offensive trade. Oh my lord. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how. I really thought they're gonna change something with trade reso so it shakes up the meta a little bit. But the fact that they made 9 trades still is like it's still the same thing pretty much. They're just making it easier to obtain, I guess.
controller players, on May 1st, I'm happy to let you know that you will now be able to edit your HUD. And now, for our community question. With the recent release of the weapon die system, I want to know,
Which weapon do you want to see enabled for dying next? Bro, make my lightning, make me so that I can change my lightning color.
which weapon would you want
It's
to
so
see?
weird having like purple and something other color and then all of a sudden like yellow lightning or one of the
enabled for
off
dying
color just
next?
stays.
I want to wrap up today by reminding all of our players, if you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. And
Bruh,
if you're in the resistance, it's free. Please like and subscribe if
he
you
said
want to
the
see more of
quote.
these videos. Thanks so much
He said the quote that I heard like 100 times over when I AFK after my respawn.
for watching, and I'll see you in Silesium.
Alright. So it's just punishing people basically. Yeah, I would say take away obsidian weapons. If they bought it, just take the obsidian weapons away, man. If he sees someone that flags the account, and then there's an obsidian stuff in it, just remove it. Uh, I would say the dimensional trial punishment is it's so I don't know. I feel like they can't punish it too hard. Reason being is because everyone's like doing it for like being competitive in a game. But I don't know. This all wouldn't happen if they don't fuck it up. Like I would say the bug exploit, it's more like it's kind of their fault because they let it happen. Because people are not they're not gonna go out of their way to like do it that way, like to do exploits if other people are not doing it. But the fact that everyone's doing it, it's like you gotta abuse it if you want to stay competitive. So they can't really punish it too hard. For macros and bots, I don't know, man. I feel like you need to ban the players for at least 2 weeks. 3 days, they're just having a vacation, man. Make them miss like Archos or something. What's gonna happen in the next 3 days? Nothing. No, wait, never mind. Archos is happening tomorrow. There'll be less player tomorrow then. Holy shit. I can't sell my daggers to profit. Whatever. That's Tiko Talk. Nothing crazy really, actually. It's just announcement. Then he basically confirms how Trade Rezo is gonna work out too. He said, yo, chill. I'm just missing. I need to cook up a hit build. Do I just send my finger to full hit? I do have the belt now. I just got this one. Let's see. What's attack speed looking like? Oh, it looks bad. What's my hit chance though? 2.22k ish. That's the reason why I don't got hit. Huh. Hold on. 2.1k hit. Holy shit, 2.5k range endurance? Well, that's because some of the rune I changed. I bought a bell spear at 19k, but I don't want to use it anymore. What to do? It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. In the end of the day, it's still the best spear for Dead from the Above. Like if you wanna like suck people in. And it's still, in the end of the day, it's still the best spear for like damage and all that. Do you think the price will go up? Oh, did you? Question: did you like use it or not, or you can still sell it? If you can still sell it, in the end of the day, you're just gonna lose like 20% of the item's worth. So that's fine. That's not the end of the world. Okay, yeah. Then if that's the case, 20% of it, like, it's just it is what it is. When I did my tier list, did I put Pakia over Bellinder or not? And Pakia was so good. It's insane. I don't have Tavant or Cordy GS. I should use Gala on Rat for ZVZ. Gaia? Oh yeah, yeah. If you use Quake Blade, yeah. No, don't use Blue. Don't use Gaia Crash if you have Quake Blade. No, I mean like don't use Frostcleave. Use Gaia Crash. What if I do this? 2.2k hit. What am I missing? No, yeah. The same thing. Nothing really changed. So at one point I was testing this with 3 skill damage resist rune instead of like the attack speed buff. Have you watched Tiko Talk yet? Yeah, I did. If you want to see the reaction, just rewind the YouTube live. I think the game's kind of cooked. 3 days bans only to do weapons still in the game. Nothing yet against cryptors. Yeah. See how this goes, chat. Now that's a clip. Now that's a clip. That's biz, guys. That's biz, no? That's biz. Ah, I need to make a full thought video on Vanguard and oh god damn it. Every single day I keep changing my thoughts. It's crazy, man. Like when am I gonna release this video if every single day I keep changing it? Do you craft your 15 weekly Nebula conquest? I'm trying to. Let's see. This is a liberator. Usually I can't kill this guy. Oh, dual eagle. Stop messing with my duels, man. Question is, do we just ignore attack speed then? This is before like all the traits are full too. Hello, I'm very happy after the Tiko Talks playing fair. Finally play yourself in a game. Oh yeah. uh, let me see this. That's a nice belt. Yeah, I get it from Secret Dungeon. I get it from this. Oh, it's a new boss too tomorrow. Oh my god! I need to make another video too. I was late on making this video. Like this one, I was so late on making it. You're in Majin? Yeah. Is Buddha still guild leader? Yeah, his still is. It's just there's gonna be like a huge change within the guild. There's gonna be shifts. I don't know what shifts is gonna happen though. With the current team comp, it's hard to stay competitive with too much DPS in the guild. What are you doing over there? Is he active? Oh, I haven't seen him streaming in a while. He streams on Kick. He still streams his GTRP. I see someone's coming. He just runs. Like, was he at last siege? He was. He has an alt channel where he streams Tornado Blue with Sap. I think Ahadub, if I'm not mistaken. That might be it, but who knows? But yeah, he just doesn't stream Tornado Liberty that much. I mean, his full-time job is streaming GTA, so I don't think he should be spending time to make content to on Throne, not gonna lie. It's like too much. Especially being in leadership is a lot of work. So that's a full-time job. That's a full-time job already by itself. That's why as much as I wanna try to like fix, like, let's say if there's a problem within the guild, as much as I want to do that, it's kind of impossible to do it. Nice, you're getting people to join you in Nebula. Yeah, I just posted in Alliance chat. I don't know, they're not coming though. No, he tagged everything. That's Cordy, man. Marcel, you want to join in? You keep on coming here. This is Jesper too. Are you an Ivory? No, I'm not an Ivory. Hell no. I'm Snowburn. The worst part is getting silly private messages from people. Some leaders ignore them, some address them, but once you start addressing each comment, yeah. That's why I understand if they like don't reply to some people's message. It's just because like it's too much going on sometimes, you know? Especially if you want to make the leadership like man, managing 70 people is not easy. I have a soft spot for leaders. Like if they fucked up like a shot call or something, I don't really get like it's oh shit. It's like it's like enough things on the plate to that they worry about, you know. So much stuff happen at the same time. Why does Marcel is a roamer? I remember him. He roams around Nebula for PvP. He just now he just roams, saves me, and he just out. I really got a message that the Gilda's dog died. I mean, what we're supposed to go to. True, yeah. Hey, as much as the sad news that is, it's like, bro, what you trying to expect your guild leader to do? Like, make a make a crazy announcement about it? Like, there's only so much thing like people can do, you know. Rampage. Left the party. No, my people are not coming at all. But I'm farming. I'm farming fine. Need to change my kid's diaper. Holy shit, that's life for y'all. We could go to Castleton Cemetery, pay our respect though. True, true, true. At least we gotta do it in game, you know? In game things are different. Alright. Like, expectations are kinda high. You gotta go. I went to my friend's wedding once in game. Actually, I didn't go. I just heard about it. The day of the server merge, I still remember this. Wait, I didn't even pop food buff. It's crazy. I have a question. Does bow staff usually have a higher hit chance than does bow staff usually have a higher hit chance than staff dagger? If that's the case, I know where the meta is going. If that's the case, but if not, then I don't know. I still don't know. The only thing I hate about Vanguard is how slow the attack speed is. This class is insane. I don't know. You're talking about GS Spear? We had PL dude in Cornelius named Fisherman, some random numbers. He knew everything about fishing and he only played the game to fish. Hey. Let the man hone his craft, alright? You ask him about fishing and he replied to you like an NPC. Now that's just funny. I'm a staff dagger, not fully built. Ah, I see, I see. What's your end, like, what's your quest log hit chance though? You asked him about fishing. How's your HP pumps jump so fast from 10%? Ah, there's a GS passive that does that. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa! Let me have a wholesome moment with my people, man. I just hate the fact that I can't do anything on to healer, man. Oh, Z Aqua. Wait, the other problem that I run into is probably mana cost efficiency. That's another issue too that I'm running into. I don't know. I feel like do I just do I just remove my headpiece and change it to my Vanguard headpiece and then going the mana cost efficiency mask under this bridge here. Oh, you probably stack some mobs there. No, I fucked up. Don't worry, I'm cleaning it up. Uncomfortable spot. 1920. What was I? Your spear is so nice. I was about to swap from Staff Dagger. Every single class is nice on its own, like, you know, like niche. Staff Dagger, you can just stay on the roof and just keep bombing people, you know. You can't do that with GS Spear. You gotta, like, go in there. That's why some of the stats look better on these classes. Is the GS... I said, which one did I miss something? GS Master. Yeah, it's Blade Harvest. It's this one right here. This one right here. No, this one right here. Restores 7% of damage dealt in 3 seconds window. That kind of thing. So basically, whenever you do like dash or like roll, any movement skill, within that 3-second window, you have like an option. You have like a window to like lifesteal pretty much. 1922 hit on quest log. Artifacts are bare and only okay. So 1922 hit on quest log. So you're yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know what Liberator's hit chance are. This magic evasion is just OP then. I mean, you still have staffs above like the thing. I would say that's the only thing that I don't like about playing staff. It's like yeah, you do huge damage. But then against an evasion user, it's like you miss a lot of the times. It was better in T1 because everyone was running melee range evasion. 10% of the damage dealt. Yeah. For mana, I wouldn't avoiding throwing javelin in front of single targets. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, that's that's not ideal, right? In like a PvP scenario, for instance, it's like if there is a guy low, like in Nebula, there's no mana problem, right? Because there's so much clumps in Nebula. But in GVGs, like GVG site, it's like, man, that's rough. I have the necklace right now. It helps it a little bit. I don't know though. I might be over exaggerating about mana conservation. Not gonna lie. I feel like taking it too much is also hurting the build because in the end of the day, if you want to take some stat, you're sacrificing something, right? And if I sacrifice too much like damage or survivability just for mana, it's like, what's the point then? You're just gonna die a lot. Like, you still need it, like, a little bit, I would say, but not too much. New meta spear stuff as DPS, do you have any ideas on the build? I saw someone did 13 million damage in Wargame. What the fuck? I was thinking about it. But do I want to be the staff spear guy? Nah, I'm good. Here's the thing, alright? In the end of the day, if you want to play staff spear or something like that, the build that you go to is probably Vanguard. Because you're not building evasion with that shit. Unless you want to be full class with it. Yeah. The reason why they're building high crit because there's so much tanks. And then there's not enough DPS to target. So we pretty much just want to go full crit and, you know, shred their endurance or crit them or something like that. That's the meta now. I want all my daggers to have high crit, low hit. And then when that happens, all the DPS is going to be playing evasion. Alright. And when that happens is where we shine, boys. It's where we shine. when everyone is critting using daggers and people are killing tanks, that's where we shine to kill the evasion user. See, big brain right here, alright? I need to get all the CC to just say, all the content creators to say like, alright, all the daggers, there's no point in building hit. Nobody's playing evasion anymore. Leave that to the GSP here. That's how we should see it. In the end of the day, meta always evolves like that. Like, one like things that is broken, like as of let's say right now, it's not gonna be broken in like 2 months because people are gonna figure out how to like counter it, and the meta is gonna develop around it. You know, it's always like that. Even though if there is no patch or anything like that, things will change. Especially with more people having gear. And then they said that they're gonna have a event in a bit, right? Tico said that they're gonna have like a progression event where people are gonna have like be able to farm some materials in order to plus 12 their gear. So yeah, it will be so easy to swap the dagger as a secondary either on spear or GS. Yeah, true. What the fuck? It's an ideal team comp. That's funny. I feel like one day I'll be making a guild, either in this game or another game. But who knows? I just don't want the hassle to run it, you know. But if I make if I have enough like people that's trustworthy, and I don't mind making it, so I can share the burden and all that. It would be so easy to and go evasion. Yeah, I mean the hard part of going evasion is that, let's say you have a few armor set. So in order to make it work, what you want to do is you want to have two separate sets. You don't want to, like, let's say if I'm running Vanguard, you don't want to run Vanguard for your evasion. I mean, you will not for sure, right? It's like you're not gonna do that. But just make sure you have a different armor set, different accessories, because if it's the same, like it's hard for you. No accessories. You know what? I take my word back. Accessories are fine, but in terms of like armor set, it's like you can't change the trait every single time. You know, like if you're building one thing for, like, let's say magic endurance or something like that, you're not gonna be building a different thing. You know. You're not gonna change the trait just because you're playing dagger today, and then you're gonna change the trait again tomorrow just because you're playing great sword or spear or something like that. Accessories are okay, just armor. Yeah, accessories are fine. With Vanguard, I feel like I still want a high enough crit chance. 733 is kind of low, but if I can get it to 1,000. No, misclick. My bad. If I can get it to 1,000, it'll be ideal. If I can get it to 1,100, it'll be more ideal. It's just that in order to do that, I need Nebula stuff. Where are they? Let's go, let's go, let's go. PvP, folks, PvP. What the fuck? It's all tanks now. My job is done. We're cooking, boys. Maybe 4-piece Vanguard is the way. No, we're not killing ducks, man. Alright. Healing shred, healing shred. Ducks is just not dying. This is crazy. No, that is just insane, no? Finally. Finally, boys. Wait, someone's here. Drop the cape and green ring? Wait, hold on. Oh, you mean for my build? I don't know. I mean, like I don't really want to change my build. Like I don't really want to play other class right now other than GS Spear. Like I feel like I don't have enough time to test everything, and people are waiting for me to like answer some of their questions. That's the reason why I made the channel in the first place, you know. If I change class to another class, then what's the point? No matter how, no matter how, let's say, weak the class is, I'm still gonna play any of the day. How much do, how much chance do think, how much crit chance do you think is a good amount of reliability kill tanks, Ahmed? I would say the way you kill tanks right now is you shred their endurance, and then you crit them with like 2k crit or something like that. So as a GS peer, you can build 2k crit. The only thing you don't have access to is pretty much endurance strat. And that's one of the like bread and butter I feel like. And T2 at least, is you're required to have like endurance strat in order to like, burst endurance target. Nah, the cave is okay. I check your quest log now. Yeah. You mentioned crit. You mentioned getting more crit. You mentioned reaching 1k crit on this class. I guess ring is your only option. Like I don't want to sacrifice hit chance as a thing. That's the hard pill that I gotta swallow. It's like at the end of the day, the bread and butter of this class is hit chance and high base damage. You don't really want to invest too much in crit damage because you're not critting it as often. Because investing in crit damage, it's like, yeah, you're investing in crit damage. You're not gonna be using crit damage if you're not critting the target. That's the only problem. And then in order to crit the target, you need to invest more crit chance. So it's like, bruh. It's kind of expensive to do it, pretty much. With that Nebula stuff, yeah. I'm making a dream set soon. Like the reason why I'm struggling with the build so much is because I don't put Nebula in. I feel like it's starting to get reasonable now that I need to put Nebula in, you know? I feel like a lot of people have access to it. It's still RNG, but, it's more like a casual, like, RNG. It's like, I would say getting Nebula accessories is more achievable than getting Archboss weapons. Am I wrong to say that? Am I wrong to say that? Can I see your build right now in the game? I'm running 4-piece Vanguard. But the ring has 100 plus hit, Symbol of Nature then has 130 hit and a 93 crit. Okay, so... yeah, but I'm losing attack speed if I don't use that ring. Right? So it's like I'm sacrificing more attack speed, I'm sacrificing more I'll assume stat, I think. Aside from stat, let's see, symbol ring. Yeah, I'm losing 4 strength, basically. And I'm getting a stat that I don't need, which is bonus damage. And with this ring, I can hit 60 strength, so, you know, I want to keep it around that. Unless if things change, I get nebula accessories and I gotta adjust to it. I feel like I need to. I feel like the guide that I need to make, it's more like what what should you prioritize in order to make your own build, because I feel like right now it's impossible for me to, you know, make everyone's builds viable, because every single people has a different nebula accessories or things like that, you know. What do you think about using Pendant Barbaric Rage Neck for Spear GS? It's BIS, I would say. It's one of the better ones for a necklace. Gives you attack speed, gives you strength, dexterity, hit chance. Hit chance the key. Yeah, you do your dailies or weeklies, and you eventually get them. Yeah. You do your nebula and you eventually get them, you know? Your tier 5 dungeons and all that. I got nebula rings from Conquest Chest before getting it ending from Archboss, so I do agree, yeah. And you're not the only one that's saying that. It's like every single, like, no matter how hard getting nebula accessories are, in the end of the day, it's still easier than getting an Archboss. Because you can farm it every single week, like every single day or something like that. If you just come to like the scheduled event, this one, if you come to Grimtruck every single day, you're getting 5, like if you can get participation, if you can somehow sneak your way in, the only problem is it's hard to sneak your way in. But if you can eventually get in and deal damage to the boss, you're getting a participation chest, which is 5 nebula conquest chests, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, to hit the boss and just stay dead, it's kind of worth. Getting Archboss weapon, there is still like a skill. Like, you gotta be lucky and you gotta deal like a lot of damage to get like more, like to get luckier, right? But getting conquest chests, it's like you just gotta hope for the RNGs, you know? You don't even need a skill. Just make sure on Easter you go to church or something like that. Not that I did though. I got nebula rings from. You had a question yesterday how to strat after coming back. Maybe a good PvE guide to kick off will be good, like cheapest build to start EDC. I do have a PvE guide, and I would say that PvE guide is kind of cheap already. Like I told them, if they don't want Imperial, then they can just run like Transcendent and Void, and it's pretty cheap to run those two sets. Man, in the end of the day, in any class, PvE, BIS PvE set is Void. That's for PvE. It's like you can clear every single dungeon with it. You can basically cheese your way through solo dungeons. You don't even need to know how to do the mech if you have 4-piece Void. I can make a video about that actually. Just make a video, just say like BIS PvE gear for every single class. Pretty much. You can pretty much cheese your way through solo dungeon with it. Like, especially this solo dungeon, because there's no one shot mech in this solo dungeon. Pure Crimson good? It's good, but not for GS Spear. I made my mind already. Let's ask for GS Spear. You're investing too much on crit. You're losing a lot of stuff on anything else. Per kilo over Crimson Spear 100%. You get 5 chests. Yeah, for boss, for if you're participating on boss, yeah. I need my entire 5 hours for 225 Nebula Stone. My grind don't always go well. So there is a so every single time before boss, there's always frenzy. And I feel like if you can get a spot on frenzy with your static, that's like the best way to farm pretty much. Or if you want to farm off hours, it's good too. Frenzy is best for farming, but the thing is on Frenzy there's so much competition and it's starting to become not worth if you're just PvPing all the time. But if you're like right now what I'm doing is pretty much as good as Frenzy, I would say. Like it's as good as Frenzy with PvP. If you can get a party going and they know their rotation, farming and all that, and you can pretty much like this whole spot in the island is pretty much ours. So what's number 5? Stop beggar. I'm waiting for him. Is he here? Oh, there you go. He's there. I need the entire power. PvP Pakio, yeah. It's BIS. It's cheaper, it's good, it has high attack speed, high fortitude, high perception, collision chance. It's just everything, you know. It gives you everything you need pretty much. If you run Pakilo, your attack speed wouldn't be as slow as mine. Your server Pakio is 9k? What server are you on? Don't you play Pakio now? Like everyone's been saying Pakio is expensive, but in NA it's cheap. Look at this shit. I feel like NA is usually the most expensive, like, period. Yeah, on Adrenaline it's 6A. You pretty much have the same server as I do. Trabajos. Because auction house is not by server, it's by region. So I just want to know like where is Okicats like 4K on EU? Yeah, I feel like in the Western market it's not high. I got someone saying on Discord is like it's like there's a lot of people that watch me in like JP region, especially people who play GSP and top guilds. So they were just because there's this one stream where I just said Pakio is just significant, like it's just better. Like it's just good. Pakio is good. And then all of a sudden they said the price went up to 15k after I said that. I don't know how true that is, but at first Pakio only appeared 4k, yeah. What server are you on, Okika? Hey man, what's up? Can you talk more about the shield block pen synergy on runes? I'm not sure I should be using it or... No, you don't want to use it. In the end of the day, if you're playing GSP, you can't kill tanks. So I don't know. Like if you, in the end of the day, if you want to play GSP, you can't kill tanks. There's no point on running shield block pen. The only reason why you want to run it on your weapon is because you want to get that 4 perception. But that's pretty much it. You don't really want to get it for anything else. 40 course per cord is 360k is diabolical. I mean, tomorrow is 40, so it's gonna drop. Don't even worry about it. JP server? Yeah. So I heard in JP, it's more like Pakio is expensive just because of that. Makes me wonder, should I buy it right now and just sell it at a higher price? I don't know how much influence I have though. It's insider trading, boys. It's insider trading. If you compare it side to side, it's like Pakio and Quinn Bellander are pretty much the same stat. It's just base damage, max damage, and all that is kind of different. Look at this. If you compare side to side, it's like dying. It gives pretty much the same stat. Look at this. See? Same stat, just different. The difference is only collision speed and all that. Base damage for sure it's lower. That's the only reason why I don't really want to buy right now. It's because like 20 base damage is pretty much almost like a Vanguard passive, you know? How much Devon GS is in our server? I think 80k? Last time I checked. It's gonna go up because today Tevon's conflict. 80k, yeah. You know what I didn't see too much is double Tevon. Tevon GS, Tevon Dagger. There's not that much people that's running right now, not gonna lie. Ahmed Pambudi. You sound like your name sounds very Indonesian. Wait, Tevon GS is 40k in JP? What's Vanguard stat looking like? Vanguard chess piece. Tell me the price on Vanguard chess piece. For GS Spirit, Tevon GS or Cordy GS. If you wanna go hit build, fuck, those two are good. I can't say which one is really, but those two shines at its own, like, you know. You know, how do you know I was from Indonesia, bro? Your name sounds Indonesian, man. I'm Indonesian too, so one look at your name, I can tell. Gak susah itu, oke bang. Gak susah itu, bang. But yeah, for GS Spear and Cordy, I would say it shines at its own, like, you know, perspective. Because Cordy, in the end of the day, the hit chance shred is so good. If you're going against like 4K evasion user, you can just shred it instantly with death blow. You know. My question is, if you death blow something and it misses, does it still proc the smoke? That's probably one of my biggest concern. If it does, 7GS is good. If it doesn't, then it's bad. That's the only problem that I have with it. I know they fixed it. Like, it used to be bad, but they buffed it by saying, like, if you walk out of the smokes from Devon, like from Cordy's like poison, like if you walk out from it, you pretty much, how do I say it? If you walk out from like Cordy's smoke, the evasion shred, it's still gonna be there. It used to not be there, but yeah. It's like back then, once you walk out that smoke, you regain your evasion back. But they changed it, so now I don't know. I feel like Cordy GS is better for GS Spear compared to uh GS Dagger. Just because the fact that it's kinda like a utility GS, not like a killing GS. You know what I mean? I think it should be hit for provoke passive Cordy. Oh, you should hit it? Oh man, then that's ew. I don't know, man. I get a mixed feeling about that. If your dead blow misses, then you don't proc it. And what's the point on getting? Like I need the smoke in order to hit people. I mean, dead blow is not that much of a cooldown, so you can pretty much proc every single time. So I don't know. It's still good, but it will be ideal if it's the other way around, you know. But I keep yapping. I'm not focused on what people are doing. Yes, Spear has high hit chance. That's the point of the class. That's the thing. The point of the class is pretty much you can hit everyone. That's why I feel like it's good to build hit chance around it. Especially with the increasing amount of melee evasion user. It used to not be a thing, like early stage, but now it's starting to like become a thing. 3k hit chance with mastery spear buff. Yeah, 3k base, and you pretty much with buff you go 3.7k. You pretty much can hit everyone. Then if you have Cordy, you can pretty much shred that, so the 4k evasion user are still fucked either way. I think that's how you should play the class, not gonna lie. I'm done with this crit bullshit. Wait, someone... Oh my lord. Can someone clip? I don't know if you can clip on YouTube. Can someone clip the 1v6 I did earlier? And then just send it on chat? If not, just give me the timestamp. Need that for a YouTube vid. I've been struggling to look for content now since I'm not pay to winning anymore. Not pay to win. I'm using Lucent, but quote unquote pay to win. Need to finally put my thoughts. It was a good investment on Lucent because everyone's like watching it, watching the epic clips. But now I need to find like an actual build. Not right now. Right. What's up, Slumped? Yo, I start following your builds back into magic range evasion using 2 first light. 2 lotus, is that viable? Hold on, I start following your build but spec into magic range evasion. Then that's not my build, buddy. Well, what did you cook though? Are you running GSP evasion? Is that what you're doing? I saw an evasion build on your quest log. Did you actually build it already using that? Ah, that's evasion, bro. I'm testing it. I haven't tested it yet. Oh my god. I just had Oh, okay. You had everything. Okay. I was like, bro, don't do it. But if you're so deep, I would say the problem that I see from making evasion build is the fact that you don't have the hit chance and skill damage boost from Vital Force. So that's the issue that I have with like the build pretty much. Not very well with time to play. Hold on, bro. Who said I have the... First of all, you'll be surprised on how free to play this account is, alright? It is free to play, first of all. Second, I grinded the shit out of the T1, alright? I grinded my shit out of T1, okay? I have a full-time job too, man. I'm working in a bit. I'm working like 2 hours. That's just I just played a lot of this game. That's the only like I just invest every single free time I have in this game. That's why I got no bitches. Thanks for wondering how you were. Yeah, so the problem with it is the hit chance is gonna be super low. And like if you compare it with like let's say a better evasion user like a dagger, it's just better on a dagger on paper, you know. all the stat just works better on the dagger. It's just I'm really forcing it. Like back then, it used to be Bis because the scale was way higher than what it is right now. But yeah, like right now, it's not really that good, I would say. I mean, if you already have the set, just try it out. Might as well, you know. Try it out, give it your opinion. If you have if you want to share your opinion too, you can share it on Discord. People are gonna give thoughts. Nobody's flaming the shit out of build on Discord. If they do, let me know. All right, because I'm not open. I'm not about people flaming builds. You can give constructive criticism on builds, but not flaming builds. You can flame it on your own free time, but don't flame it on Discord. Don't flame it and look for people's validation on flaming it. You know. Bro can't choose between Bro can't choose between Vanguard with high heavy attack or two Vanguard 2 with high heavy attack. Nah, I chose. I choose. I choose Vanguard already. It's decided, I think. Man, every single day it's the same shit. I woke up, I tried Vanguard, and then all of a sudden every single day it's like a whole new decision on is Vanguard Imp better? Is this better? And then I go back to Vanguard Imp and I'm missing against Evader and I'll be like, bro, this is just sad. I go back to Vanguard. I can't crit people. It's like, bro, this is sad. It's just like, but I feel like in paper, Vanguard is just better. It's more versatile, I would say. Yeah, I think that too. You have more survivability with Vanguard. The longer you stay alive, the more damage you can put into a fight. On paper, it makes sense. Miss? What's with what's with this new bug happening? Nice kill. What's your opinion of Tavern Cordy? Man, I feel like I get this question a lot. It's really just to make a video of it too. I think so. I mean, in the end of the day, if you wanna play hit, play Cordy. And I would say if you want to spend money, spend it on Cordy instead of Tevent, you know. I would say Cordy hit chance build, Tevent for more like DPS oriented build. Those two are good in their own like perspective. But GSP after your boot. Oh, appreciate you, man. What class were you before that? Oh. We go 8 hours, I think. That one. Four-piece Vanguard or two Vanguard to Imperial. Four-piece Vanguard is this. Every single day I changed it, but I think as the meta evolves, there's way more melee evasion user. And if you go Imperial, you pretty much can't hit melee evasion user. And I feel like the role of the class too is not to crit people, it's more like to kill the evasion user. So yeah. That's my current state of opinion where I stand. I think the role of the class needs to be clear. Like you can for sure branch out of the role of the class if you want to play like let's say Imperial. It's not like it's not viable. It's just that in terms of like class wise, the reason why you pick this class for is to hit the people that's abusing triple endurance. I mean triple evasion. $30. Yes, how can we define more hit? I think so. The unfortunate truth is Nebula accessories. But yeah. But if you don't have Nebula accessories, then you can't really go that high of a hit. That's the reason why I'm kind of conflicted of it being like a hit class. Without Rezo, it's really hard to hit 3k hit chance. Like the one time I was playing it, like I'm still like there's people who's playing evasion and they were still evading pretty hard. That's where I got pissed. I was like, bro, what's the point of it then if I'm like can't hit this person too? But then I've seen builds now, especially with Rezo coming out around the corner, that people are like there's gonna be more hit chance. That's my opinion right now. Here, bro, why are we here? But I love running a random matchmake trial and getting brick and daggers on the first dungeon of the day. God damn. You're selling it for Lucent or what? Open the pouches, boys. Ooh, Crown Skull of Victory. Melee evasion. 230. 400. 400 Lucent. 20 of this, that's 80. 310. I think extracting is still more worth. Oh, shoot. You're professional? Nah, I just there's a thin line between professional and a degen, alright? I'm more towards the degen side. That's how this combo on mass PvP, that from the above type is like calling arc, barrage. Alright, so Falconator, you've been asking me to play that thing, alright? I have it. I have slaughtering slash on, alright? You got me. The only problem that I have with the whole combo is that you're playing too much around that combo, and if if you don't have a high enough attack speed, you're not gonna land the combo. That's the only problem that I have with it, right now at least. Lotus Hand is good for us. What does Lotus Hand give you? Oh, you mean this? Oh yeah. I have it. It's good if you don't have enough stat. Like if you don't have like if you don't have another stat to break through, which pretty much like 60, 70, 60 is like 60 is the like and goal that we want to break. We kind of want to go 70 fortitude, but you don't need gloves to do that. So yeah, that's good for us for sure. Abyssal Solar Stone is viable to supplement the immediate lack of hit. Abyssal Stone Souls. You were talking about this one, right? The one that gives hit. This one. I guess so, yeah. The thing is, the cooldown is 2 minutes. I just hate that. The fact that it has a 2 minute cooldown. I mean, everything has, to be honest. Alright, let's see. The real gameplay comes here, boys. The real gameplay, alright? Nebula Conquest Chess. That's the real gameplay. Nah, not selling. Don't have Devons or whatever. I make dagger build there, but they're also the prime to go to. Yeah. It's not worth to sell those kind of stuff sometimes. If you have at least one of it. If you have two, then sell it, but not one. Alright, folks. Ew. Real gameplay right here, boys. Wait, hold on. I haven't even finished mine yet. Hold on. Where is my belt? Nebula belt. Ah, fine. What was I? What else did I get? Max health longbow. Don't really need this, right? How much does it go for max health? 65. Hell nah. Boots. Where's boots? Ring. Mana regen ring. Do I need it? I don't think so. 110. Not a bad price. You'll need about 0.4, 0.5 attack speed and shit ton of crit chance to stack ignite. Yeah. That's the issue with it. It's a good combo in paper if it works, but realistically, you don't really want to spend every single time. Like, you don't really want to spend every single one of your kit to build that from the above jump. Nebula Conquest Chest, here we go. Ah, not a bad pull, but fuck. Man, that sucks. Ah. Man, it's a max mana too. It's dog shit. 144 actually is not that bad. Who's 74? Ah, we use it. No, 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 no. Ew. Bro. Alright. That's crazy. That's actually insane. It failed so much. You'll need that's about 60 to 80k per bounce. I'm done with it. It does a lot of damage, but in paper it's just rough to build it. That's the only issue that I have with it. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 da, 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 da. Sing. Okay. Give me a good one. Give me a good trade though. Bruh. In no way he gives me another max mana. That's crazy. Mm. God damn, I'm broken solent again. Ooh, max health. Whatever. Liking the artifact heal over crit? Oh, you're talking about the max health? I like it because it can just build me out a little bit longer. And it's more easy to use, I think, compared to crit one. I mean, crit one is easy to use, I just don't use it that often. It's just the value of crit. Not really that good. Can you snapshot the ancestral avatar lunar stone to follow them? Ah, I can try that. It's gonna give more hit chance for sure. Like, look at this. This is my PvE set, so don't worry about the hit chance right now. It's 1297. Press this. It's 1386. It's like almost 100 hit chance. Ah, pretty good hit chance. Not gonna lie. NT. Alright, I'm gonna log off in a bit. Thank you all for watching. I'll answer like one more question though. Like the last question, I'll read it, but can you snapshot the okay, never mind. I answered that one. Wondering if 4-piece will be better than 2-piece Abyss? Or even 6-piece Abyss. Huh. What's 6-piece Abyss? But I need to submit my gear score in TLGM. Six-piece ancestral instead of 2 greed, and 2 abyssal. 7% max HP. Ah. Nah, then you'll be losing 100 endurance. What's 7%? What's 7% of 30k? 2k, right? Am I wrong? 700, 100, 210. No. 700. Boom, boom. Yeah, 210. It's only 210 max health. Wait, no. 2k, yeah, 2k. I'm stupid. 2k HP, nah, it's not worth. It's not worth for 2k HP. Like sacrificing 100 endurance and hit chance for 2k HP is not worth, I would say. Hold on, it might be worth. Hmm. Let's see. Vital Force gives me 2.4k HP. That's 2 hit chance. That's 280. No, 2.4k HP. 2 for every 100 hit. That's 24. 24 times 2. That's only 48 hit chance. Nah, that's not worth. Nah. That's not worth. That's not worth. Nah. I thought it would be like 200 or something, but it's not worth. Would it not better to use Dark Silver and Artifact after you really can't be stopped? Dark Silver and oh, you're talking about the CC resist? This is good. Yeah, let's say. Yeah, I feel like this is good, not gonna lie. It's just that I don't have the pair for it right now. The two effects is so ass though. Damage reduction 12? Who gives a fuck about damage reduction 12, man? Five k HP is nothing if you. Yeah, that's true. 1250 is nutty? It is nutty. I was thinking about using that. I don't know why I didn't use it in the end of the day. Let's do this. Hit chance easy resist critical hit chance. This is good, I think, right? I'm trying to get an artifact that gives me hit chance and melee hit chance. Holy critical. Endurance, range endurance. Endurance, range endurance. Let's say I do this. I do this. I crit melee heavy. can do this, no? What did you defeat that boss in level 53? No, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to like main story quests that time. I was just run through it. If you don't have enough gear score, then I would say just go to Throne's Discord. There's a code for blue gear. It's gonna give you like a full set of blue gear. If you just want to use that, if you want to like do that instead. Damn, my hit touch got hit really low though. Fuck. I don't think this is the way. I not right now, not right now. At least I need hit chance. I need hit chance bad, man. I'm telling you. Next stamina, mana regions, easy resist, collision resist, Amito healing. Might be this one, not gonna lie. Good, good. Magic evasion, magic defense, evasion, blah blah blah. This what's this? Melee endurance, range evasion, endurance. I'll lock this. Melee endurance, endurance heavy attack evasion, melee heavy attack evasion, magic attack evasion, range heavy attack evasion. What in the heavy attack evasion is this? I'll take this just in case if I need it. Melee endurance, range endurance. Endurance. Range endurance. I would say this is better. Alright, boys. GG's. I'm gonna see you guys on the next stream. If you haven't already, join Discord. Link is in this description down below. And I do have a Twitch channel. I'm planning on streaming.
Because I can't change it.
Oh shoot, the Spotify has been off, huh? You guys have been listening to nothing. You guys have been listening to just me yapping. That's crazy. But yeah, uh, if you haven't already followed Twitch, I put that in chat. And if you haven't already subscribed, we're really close to 1,000. I really appreciate that. And yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.